Danny Chessor deserves the 2016 Emmett Jones Memorial Award because through his hard work and commitment to making positive changes in his life, he continues to inspire others to make those same changes. When I first met Danny, he was residing at Hope Adult Shelter, and prior to that, he had been living in tents, staying in abandoned buildings, or just walking the streets at night when he didn't have anywhere else to go. He had spent most of his life working in the auto industry, and because of his physical limitations, he was no longer able to do that work. Since working with Danny, he has accomplished so many things. He's about to celebrate his 1-year anniversary of his sobriety and recently moved into his own home, the first time that he's been in his own home for many, many years. After so many years of not accessing health care services, he recently became aligned with a primary care physician, where he's receiving the needed support that he needs to be able to take care of himself. He recently underwent cataract surgery, something that he never even thought was possible, and he was able to recover in his own home. I worked with him to apply for Social Security benefits, and honestly, the likelihood of approval for that application would have been unlikely had he not been such a strong advocate for his own health and really worked hard to make sure all of the documents and everything was taken care of in that case. Not only has Danny accomplished so many personal goals, but he continues to encourage others in his life to achieve their goals as well and to work hard to get what they need to better their own lives. He continues to volunteer at Hope Adult Shelter. He continues to work with Aftershock, a group that's formed by formerly homeless men, and provide support to members as they need it.
Danny's been a model of one of the men of our group right now. He helps out other people in the group, other guys, by mentoring them, helping them out, talking to them. He has a basically open door policy at his house for anybody that needs to talk or come in and or just sit down and have a cold iced tea or something like that. He's been a member of ours for now about 7-8 months now, and he's one of our most outspoken advocates. He's been a great asset to Aftershocks.
I can't think of anybody more deserving than Danny to receive the 2016 Emmett Jones Memorial Award.
Hi, my name is Danny. Like many homeless people, you never expected it would happen to you. I had a pretty good life going. I worked for UAW for 30 years. I fixed the machines that make the parts for cars. I thought top of the world, got a college degree. Nothing can happen wrong to me, but of course it did. It was a big shock. I was on the second story. It was a 2-story house, and I slid off the roof and came down like I was sitting right on my butt and shoved everything up my back. And since then, I've been a wreck. I was homeless from 2007 until now, living in tents, behind dumpsters, people's houses here and there, abandonments, searching for places, living off the dumpsters. The big shock of being homeless is one day you're living, you have a couch, TV, refrigerator, and the next day you have what clothes is on your back. My mode of transportation was a bicycle, and my housing was my tent. It's a shock. You have to worry from day to day what you're going to eat, if you're going to eat. Every day is a new challenge. Actually, every hour of every day is a challenge. You need to be streetwise, I guess that's this word for it. You learn as you go because there's really no book on it because nobody expects to be in that predicament. When I got to Hope Warming Center and was blessed to get in, I made the decision to time change my life around. I signed up for housing, which Community Housing Network. I had my mental health screening. That very first week, I started getting into the system of what to do. Through community housing and the work I've done, they've got me a place. They got my Social Security going. I got my pension from Chrysler. The first thing I did when I got my place is find a perch for my birds because they're very important to me. I'm proud of them. They're the best pets in the world. Don't have to feed them, don't have to clean a cage. I am very blessed for what's happened to me and the people I've met and the people that worked so hard for me that didn't know me from no one. But they treated me like I was somebody, and that gave me self-respect back. So things are looking good for me.